Movie Life, episode 19. This week's review is of Looper, which was a very fun movie that I saw this weekend. Stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who I've been accused of having a man crush on, and I don't see any reason to disavow that or be ashamed of that. Dude's got talent, and he's going to be an Oscar winner one day, and he also has just a quasi-ethnically ambiguous look that I truly appreciate. And Bruce Willis, who plays Joseph Gordon-Levitt years in the future. Basically, the plot of the movie is there are these guys called Loopers, which Gordon-Levitt is, in the year 2044, I believe. And what they do is they murder people that have been sent back in time by criminals in the year, like 30 years later, when time travel has been invented. And so sorry if you're looking forward to time travel in 2044, but it's not there yet. Which I like a movie that does that, because by 2012, according to most movies, we should have had time travel and flying cars. So I like that this movie is sort of pausing those expectations and saying, no, not even within your lifetime, people, but maybe by 2070, 2080, we'll have time travel. But Gordon-Levitt, he's one of these loopers, and every looper has to, quote-unquote, close their loop at some point, which means they have to kill their older version, which is a way of keeping the system safe. Well, Gordon-Levitt finds out that he sees that he has to kill Bruce Willis, who's him, and he fails, and therein lies the action of the movie. The movie is it has a real feel of like The Matrix and Pulp Fiction, like a little hint of it with the back and forth time-wise, and Blade Runner also, but it never feels like a copy of any of those movies, which is good. So it feels original but familiar at the same time, because it is a time travel movie and that's been done. But this movie does a pretty fresh take on it, or at least one that feels fresh, even if it's borrowing from different films. Gordon-Levitt is very good in the role, but they had to make him look like Bruce Willis. This has been a lot of the talk of the movie. So they added like a Bruce Willis type nose and a weirder jawline, and colored his eyes blue. I think they were blue. I don't know. They were piercing, and they were lovely is what they were. But that's got to be tough for Bruce Willis, right? Because they basically have two big movie stars. Bruce Willis, who's arguably a bigger star given his career, than Gordon-Levitt. But they said, well, Gordon-Levitt's better looking, but we can't make Bruce Willis look like Gordon-Levitt. So let's make Gordon-Levitt a little weirder looking, so it's more believable that he is Bruce Willis. That had to be a real ego shot to Bruce Willis. You know, like, hey, you're a movie star, and you're beloved by many, but you're not as cute as this Gordon-Levitt kid, so you mind if we fuck his face up so it looks like yours? But the movie, I gotta tell you, they try to do a couple cute things at the end, but for the most part, it's a really good movie. It kept my interest the whole time. It's got humor that's not poorly placed. It's got Emily Blunt, who's friggin' beautiful. It's got Jeff Daniels, who apparently was so pissed about how shitty the network is on HBO that he grew a beard and got fat and became a villain for this movie. So he was good, but the cast is good. The story is original, and it's a very enjoyable movie. It's tense, it's dark, but it's got moments of levity. So I'm gonna give it a nice A-. Why not an A? Well, because it's just not an A. So we're waiting for our first flat A of the year, but definitely see Looper. It's worth it. It's enjoyable. It's thought-provoking. Well acted, so nothing to complain about. Nothing really that funny in this review either, so I apologize for that, but I'll try to do better next week. So see Looper, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.